When I was in the second grade, I was indoctrinated into a ritual practice that is not only unbiblical, but it is a violation of the first and second commandments. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to another episode of Catholic Rehab. I got my first set of rosary beads when I was in the second grade. The rosary plays a pivotal role in the brainwashing of young Catholic kids with regard to Mary. I grew up in Boston, a predominantly Catholic town where you could easily find a set of rosary beads made up of little Red Sox baseballs as the beads. They were so cute. The rosary teaches a level of reverence towards Mary that many Protestants believe should be reserved for God alone. Growing up, nearly every Catholic family in my neighborhood had at least one statue of Mary in their home. My family was no exception. We had one that was 3 feet tall. There was a point in my life where that statue was bigger than me. It kind of freaked me out. The Rosary is a Catholic devotional ritual that includes 67 prayers, 1 Apostles' Creed, 6 Our Fathers, 53 Hail Marys and 6 Glory Bees, and 1 Hail Holy Queen. Even as a little kid, I remember thinking, 53 Hail Marys, that's a little excessive. Only Catholics pray the Rosary. Protestants generally reject it because they believe prayer should be directed exclusively to God and not to Mary or any of the saints. As a result, many Protestants view both the Rosary and prayers to Mary as unbiblical and possibly inconsistent with the first and second commandments, which forbid giving religious devotion to anyone but God. The Bible does not instruct Christians to pray the Rosary. In fact, the concept or the word is not mentioned in Scripture a single time. Catholics believe the Rosary is biblical because some of its prayers and meditation are taken from the Bible. That's true, but it doesn't make it biblical. Protestants agree that parts of the Rosary prayer come from the Bible, but do not believe Jesus or the Apostles taught the Rosary. Because they didn't. So how did all this Rosary mania begin? Historically, the Rosary was not started by a single person, but developed slowly over time. Between the 3rd and 8th centuries, many Christians prayed the Rosary using the 150 Psalms. Some of the people could not read, so they used beads to help them repeat a sequence of prayers. By the 11th and 12th centuries, many Christians changed from reciting the 150 Psalms to Hail Marys. This was due to an upsurge in veneration of Mary. Mary mania was trending. In the 15th century, a Dominican friar named Alanis de Rupi helped organize the Rosary into the structure that we have today. The 15 groups of 10 Psalms became 5 groups of Hail Marys. During this period, the use of the Rosary in Europe exploded. Then, in 1569, Pope Pius V formally standardized the Rosary for the Catholic Church, making it an official Catholic tradition. Protestants argue that this demonstrates that the Rosary is a church-developed practice rather than an apostolic one. Since neither Jesus nor the apostles instructed believers to pray the Rosary, Protestants view it as a man-made tradition that was later given religious significance rather than a biblical requirement. Now, while the Rosary is not mentioned in Scripture, much of it comes directly from the Bible, but make no mistake, the Rosary is about Mary. 53 of the 67 Rosary prayers are Hail Marys. The Hail Mary is based on these 2 verses, but the prayer itself is not in the Bible. The Rosary begins with the Lord's Prayer. In Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 through 13, Jesus teaches us the Lord's Prayer. This is the only Rosary prayer that's actually in the Bible. Praying the Rosary takes about a half an hour. That's a half an hour of prayer that you are not devoting to God. It's a half hour that you're engaging in an unbiblical, borderline pagan ritual. I say remove the Hail Marys and replace them with Our Fathers. So there it is. Is the Rosary biblical? I guess it depends on who you ask. If you ask a Catholic, they will tell you it's absolutely biblical. If you ask me, a former Catholic who is now a Protestant, I do have to bend on this one just a little bit because the Rosary is rooted in the Bible. But, and this is an important but, nowhere in the Bible are we instructed to pray the Rosary. So there's that. Keep your prayers directed at God. If you get anything out of this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, have a blessed day, and I hope to see you on the next one.